Alright guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'll be playing several rapid games. I'll be trying to get my rating back to 2-2. So let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can get back to 2-2, and I'll be explaining my thought process as I make my move. For your entertainment and education, you're definitely going to learn something from me or my opponents. I'll be highlighting tactical moment, and I'll be explaining why some tactics works or does not work. Okay, let me make sure I'm not playing a fish. Let me check. Okay, this account looks quite good. Let's go here. Okay, we have the French defense on the board now. Tom, thank you. Grand Miner, happy to see you here. Justice, I'm studying endgame. That's good to hear. Which endgame are you studying? Are you studying pawn endgame? Go and look at pawn endgames. There are a lot of things you need to know in pawn endgames. They look really simple, but they are quite complicated. Can I play that move? Can I play that move? I would love to go here, but if my opponent comes here with check, feels like I can block this way. What if they capture here? Okay, it gets into some complicated territory. I think I would like to avoid, so I'll just castle. I should start with Puzzle Survivor. I don't think I'm a big fan of those puzzles. I think I prefer normal puzzle, but maybe Puzzle Survivor is not too bad. Alright, let's do this. Let's support our center with ideas of coming here. For the moment I play a move like this, my opponent is just bringing the queen here, and the queen just becomes a menace. Alright, let's do this. Let's go here with ideas of bringing the knight here and probably here. Thomas, I'm happy to see you here again. Welcome to the channel. I am very happy to see you here. Okay, what is my opponent cooking? I feel my opponent wants to do this and then reroute here. So what do I do about it? Okay, now I feel like playing a move like this. Asking my opponent to respond. If they don't respond, I just capture there. My opponent is here to castle and they are going for all of this. If I go here, my opponent wants to play this move and then come here and set up a battery. Not like the battery does anything. But since my opponent hasn't castled, I want to start something really forcing. And let's say I go here. If my opponent captures here, I think I just capture here. Or do I? Or I recapture here. Simply recapture here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's go here. Okay, let's say they save their bishop here. I feel like going here. Trying to pin this. So I can also bring my other knight here. Or maybe I just bring my other knight here immediately. That move makes sense. When the queen is promoted simultaneously, not just whether you can win your opponent's queen, but also whether you can favorably trade. Yes, that's true. And in some cases, there's this rare checkmate that your opponent actually promotes, but you also promote and you're able to deliver checkmate with your king and your queen. I think I was able to find it in one of my games. I was able to find it. My opponent was able to queen, but I promote and deliver checkmate. Okay, my opponent did that. I feel like going here first. But if I go here, okay. Oh, what's this? Hi. That was a terrible mouse sleep. That was a terrible mouse sleep. A very terrible mouse sleep. That's a very terrible mouse sleep. Okay, that's my brilliant move videos. What? I think my opponent also mouse sleeped. My opponent also just mouse sleeped. Wow. One good turn deserves another, I guess. One good turn deserves another. One good turn deserves another. Let's go here. One good turn deserves another. I didn't my opponent just... Okay, no, I think they mouse slept. I think they wanted to block with their knights and they mistakenly moved their queen. Okay, my opponent resigns. My opponent resigns. Nothing too much to look in this game. My puzzle videos, I think I actually do videos where I explain brilliant moves, where I explain the ideas behind some brilliances. That's primarily the focus of my short videos. I just explain brilliances. Grand Miner, am I lagging today? Grand Miner, if you are watching, am I lagging? Yes, I was thinking if I capture here, I'm gonna get to sack here. But maybe it doesn't matter. But I didn't want to move this. I was also thinking just capture here. And this threat is still on the way. That threat is still on the way. But I just blundered. I just mouse sleep this. I just mouse sleep this move. I just mouse sleep that move. My opponent mouse sleep as well. They should have blocked with their queen with their knight. Let's go. Justice, check the puzzle. Which puzzle is that? Which puzzle is that? Let's take a look. Let's take a look before I get another game rolling. I copied and pasted it. It says it's invalid. It's invalid. Let me try it one more time. And if it doesn't work, then I move on to another game. Okay, it said it's invalid. Let's get another game rolling. Can I get back to 2-2? Grand Miner, let me play some game. Let me finish this game. Then maybe I'll take a look. Let me make sure I'm not playing a fish. This account looks good. Grand Miner, we were talking about lags before we started the stream. Am I lagging? I would like to hear that feedback. Am I lagging now? Let's capture here. Let's go. We have different defense exchange variation. Nothing too confrontational. I think I prefer to do this. But maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe. I want to trade that. Yes, I think I might be interested in trading that. Let's go here. Let's castle. I expect my opponent to come in with this pin. Very nasty pin. And I wish I could give this check and hop in with this check, but doesn't get me anywhere. Let's do this. Let's keep it defended this way so I can play this move and actually move. Actually move somewhere. Okay, I'm looking at this move, but move doesn't give me anything. Let's go here. I'm looking at this pawn, but I don't think I can capture that pawn. That's not a pawn I would capture. That's not a pawn I would capture for one reason. The reason I wouldn't capture that pawn, because the pawn looks like a free pawn, but it's not a free pawn, because once a rook comes over here, how is that queen getting out of that square? So whenever you want to capture this pawn, you actually want to look out for those kind of trap. You want to look out for those kind of trap, and in your games, if your opponent is trying to capture that pawn, or actually check if you can actually set that kind of trap. If you can, you just let them capture it. Many low level players will just capture here, but capturing here, you have to ask yourself, how is my queen coming out, and is the pawn actually free? Even if my queen is coming out, let's say a rook come here, my queen can magically come out of there, I also lose a pawn and my opening rook just becomes active on the 7th rank. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I feel like coming here. I also feel like going here, trying to go for some nasty pin that may not exist. Because my opponent might just play this move, which I don't like. Or should I go here instead? Or should I let my opponent play it and just come back? Okay, let's say my opponent push it and I just come back. Alright, let's proceed with this prophylactic move, if we can call it that. Let me go for this pin. I love this pin. I love the pin. And now I'm threatening to just hop in here. And that will be an attack on this and this. But I see my opponent might be cooking up something. My move looks bad. Is it not bad? The move looks bad. Probably not bad. Probably not as bad as I would want it to be. Okay, let's say I capture here. If my opponent captures here, they just lose their queen. So my opponent captures here and I hop in here. Okay, that move is bad. The move is bad. Okay, I want to capture here. And when my opponent captures this way, then I come in here and there's a pin here, so they can't capture this way except they want to sack the exchange. And I'm just going to say be my guest on that. So let's capture here first. Okay, then we hop in here. What if my opponent just goes here? I think I can do this and I'm fine. Why not? What if my opponent captures here, which looks good? Because he hits my queen, I think I just remove this and I should be fine. My opponent sacks there, but I think I can capture this. I can capture there, hit the queen before I capture here. I don't think I'm in a haste to recapture. I'm not in a haste to capture this. Oh, they can do that. How did I miss? What was I even calculating? I was seeing what I wanted to see. Okay. This is under attack. I like to go here. I would love to go here. And if my opponent plays this move, I just capture here. So I would love to go here with simple intentions of coming here, trying to pile up. Okay, so let's take a look and make sure we are not tripping this time around. But now I'm done with pawn, which is serious. Let's go here. I am done with pawn. I'm opening my strike with this move. Oh, should I worry about that? That move looks reckless to me. It looks really reckless. What is it? That's the question. Let's say I capture here. Come up and go here. We check. And I just go away. And that will be checkmate, guys. This evil bishop is doing some amazing job. So I can't really afford to let that happen. Okay, so if I go here, if my opponent captures, I capture. Do I have something to worry about? I probably do not. Okay, so if I go here, my opponent goes here. Wow. It's a very serious position. This is a very serious position. I wouldn't like to play this. I wouldn't like to play this move, but this move feels safer. This move feels safer. This move feels safer, so let's go for it. My opponent might play a move like this, which I'm not a big fan of, but let's see. And okay, I saw that coming. And guys, my opponent is preparing the sacrifice. Wow. And when I capture here, then comes a check here, and it's just a big bag of nastiness coming. So now I feel like going here, asking for a trade. While looking for a way to, because asking for a trade and trying to save my king. My king is feeling very vulnerable. If I play a move like this, I may get it with this. So let's go here. I'm running out of time as well. Let's go here. Let's go here. I feel like coming here. I feel like coming here, but my opponent is going to go here. Unless I remove this, a capture here. Can I do this? Okay, I feel like coming here. Yes, I think I can do that. And if my opponent doesn't capture, I capture here and they can't capture because I have this checkmate. So let's go here. Okay. Let's go. Okay, my opponent can actually do this. Not a move I like, but looks like a move that does the job. Okay, let's go here. Are we going to see all trades? If we see all trades, I think my king is coming here and I should win. I think my king gets to the pawn first. Well, I'm not winning, but it should be equal because I get my pawn back. I am running out of time and simplifying is not something I think I will shy away from. Simplifying the position is really not something I think I would shy away from. Let's go here. Let's go. I'm looking at this. My opponent is up a pawn, but let's see. I really wish I can win this pawn, but my opponent has clamped down. Okay, let's do this. I would love to go here. Excuse me. Maybe I should just play a move like this. So when my opponent moves their rook to a random square, I always have this and I can grab this. My opponent has like 4 minutes time advantage, so I need to watch out for that. I believe my opponent might play a move like this, trying to go for activity. So that's why I'm really looking at this. That's why I'm looking at that. Because my opponent might be looking for activity. Maybe I should play this, but let's see. I just want to make sure I can play this. I can play this check if I need to. That's what I want to make sure of. Let's go here. Okay, I see my opponent's plan. Let's go. Wow. I think it's equal now. You just have to be careful. I think it should be equal now. So I have to be very careful. My opponent might try a cheeky move like this. But I have a pass pawn they have to watch out for as well. That move looks bad, but probably not bad. Probably not bad. Okay, maybe draw is not a bad result here. Draw is probably not a bad result here. Wow, that was an amazing game. That was an amazing game. Wow. I messed up some move order. Come on, SK, are you referring to me? Did I mess up any move order? Let's take a look at the game. Wow. That was a crazy game, guys. 91.8 for me, 91.4 for my opponent. I had the opportunity to win the game in the opening. Okay, maybe I messed up move order. Okay, where I was capturing pieces and all of that. No. I had to go somewhere else, but I didn't find it. Ooh, this move makes a lot of sense now. Makes a lot of sense. Because now I'm looking at this and I'm looking at this and I end up getting myself a pawn. End up getting myself a pawn. End up getting myself a pawn by going here. But I didn't play it. I went the other way and that was bad. That was bad, not because I captured here. It was because I didn't capture here. I had to capture here. But maybe my opponent plays a move like this and... Okay, let's say I capture here. Okay, the engine suggests my opponent just goes here. Wow. Wow. Okay, but this is a move I'm looking at. What if my opponent plays a move like this? Since I'm going to lose it, let's lose it this way. And that's the best move. That's the best move according to the computer. I'm kind of worried about capturing this way. The engine is getting confused. It said it was the best move, but later on it said it's not the best move. Okay, I can capture there. I can capture there, but this looks really dangerous. This looks really dangerous. After this, because my opponent is threatening to go here and deliver check. Okay, but now I can come here with check. And okay, it makes sense. I can come here with check and try to maybe prevent a check. Yes, I'm preventing a check now. Then maybe I can reroute my bishop and try to bring my bishop here. Wow, that's some engine stuff there. And now it was looking really nasty for me. Didn't want to play that. I wanted to play this, but I suspected my opponent was going to sack, so I decided to do something else. And opponent was winning now. And after the trade, it's just relatively equal. It was just relatively equal. Because there's no easy way for my opponent to make progress, and that was how the game went. Let's go. Alright, let's get another game rolling. Let's go. Okay, do I want to do this? I didn't even check to see who I'm playing. Let's see who I'm playing. But I think it's late already. Even if I suspect I'm playing a fish, there's nothing I can do about it. Let's go here. I think I want to do this and just castle. I might do this depending on what my opponent play. Okay, I think I can do this regardless of what my opponent play. But this is a pin. I may not want to. Okay, my opponent pins me. So let's break the pin. Let's break the pin before we castle. I am interested in hopping here. So if my okay, let's hop in here. But if I hop in here, my opponent can grab this. Can they grab this? No, they can capture here first. And when I capture, they grab this. Okay, so let's protect our pawn. Let's keep our pawn defended. Okay, now let's do this. What if my opponent captures here? Okay, I don't think I mind doing that. I don't think I mind doubling that up. Or do I mind? I don't think so. Alright, let's do this. I want to make sure I can capture this way. And maybe hop a knight here. So I suspect my opponent is going to push forward, and I think that move helps me. Okay. Because now I can reroute my knight here and land the knight here. And I'll be happy to see this trade. Okay, we are not seeing those trade. My opponent is trying his best to open up the board. Let's go here. He's trying his best to keep the board open. Since they have the bishop here, well, I also have the bishop here. Okay, alright, they want to undouble their pawn, I assume. But when they capture here, instead of capturing with a pawn, I'm going to capture with a knight. And what does that move do? The move makes sure my pawn is not actually in front of their pawn, and that pawn just becomes a very clear target. Okay, I would like to defend this pawn, but how do I go about it? How do I go about it? Because if I go here, my opponent plays this evil move. So I can't do that, in as much as I would love to do that. In as much as I would love to do that, I can't do that. This protection is just an illusion. So let's do this instead. Maybe trade. I think I'm interested in capturing this way, but I might be interested in capturing here first, so that my opponent captures here. And when I capture here, I have a weakness, but the weakness is quite defended by my opponent's pawn. So let's do this. Okay, what if my opponent captures my other pawn? What if my opponent decides to capture my other pawn? It becomes interesting then, because I have a pawn here, and this pawn will just be far into my territory. Pawn is far into my territory. They might be able to defend the pawn in a way I will not appreciate. We have bishop coming here. Trying to force the pawn through. So let's capture here instead. I think I would capture this way. The backside to what I just played is that this pawn becomes quite vulnerable. Now my rook is active, and I can play a move like this and try to win myself a pawn. Okay, my opponent is going for this. Not a move I think I really like. Where this evil piece going? Where it's going is straightforward. That's where the evil piece is going. And how do I keep defending my piece? How do I keep defending my pawn? I feel like playing a move like this so that I can play a move like this. If I come back here, my opponent just captures this pawn. What if I push the pawn forward? Try to trade it off. Because that's a very clear weakness for my opponent. Looks like my opponent is interested in taking advantage. Okay, what if I capture here? What if I capture here first? And after the trade, well, this is hanging, then come here. My opponent can always throw in this move because it attacks my queen. Okay, so how do I defend this pawn? Okay, if I go here, my opponent can play this move, which is a move I don't really like. Okay, so what do I really do here? I feel like capturing here, but my opponent is not going to capture with a pawn. Or are they? I really hope they do capture with a pawn. Let's capture here. Okay, now I can do this. Oh, let me breathe a sigh of relief. But my opponent always has this move in store. Ooh, guys, how did I miss that? Have to be careful. I think I have to play a move like this. I miss something really crucial. If I capture here, my opponent can capture this way. If I move, my queen is under attack. If I move my queen here, then comes a move like this, and that's just tragic. That's tragedy. But I need to stop this discover check. I really need to stop the discover check because it's coming with a threat of this mother checkmate. Let's do this. The sad thing is I may end up losing a piece. Okay, I think I can do this now. Okay, I think I can do this now. Wow, now I can breathe a sigh of relief, I guess. I have the bishop pair. Is that going to be enough? I don't think so, but maybe something I should hold on to. I think my opponent missed the tactic. They didn't have to capture there. My opponent has to be careful because my plan is simple. Go here. That's my plan. But I suspect my opponent is going to play this move. I hate the move. I really hate to see that move. Where's this knight going? I'm trying to trap the knight. The knight can always go here, I assume. Okay. I'm happy I'm cutting off this king. That's a move I think I may be happy about. Let's go here. Let's stop that. I'll be happy to play a move like this. Go behind this pawn and try to feast on the pawn. Okay, I thought my opponent was going for a check. Oh, I see where my opponent is going. They are coming here. My opponent is coming there. I would love to go here, but it doesn't look like I can do that because my opponent is coming here. And maybe I should do this. Try to take away that move. Or go for activity. Let's go for activity. If they are going to win this pawn, be my guest. Be my guest winning the pawn. I'm going to pick up a pawn myself. So let's choose activity. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so what can I do here? If I go here, my opponent then captures here, and they can recapture with check. They can recapture here with check. Not something I want to see on this board. And technically, I just can't go. Can't make forward progress. Let's do this. I would like to go here, but then my opponent captures here. Okay, now looks like I'm getting a pawn. And I also have a pass pawn, so maybe I'm not complaining. Oh, for a moment I thought I was getting a pawn. Okay. Let me go attack this. Let's go pawn hunting. And if you go here, then I come here, start attacking another pawn with ideas of also coming here, but this pawn is defended by this evil knight. I'm also running out of time, so I need to play fast. I need to try to pick up the pace. I've actually played really fast in this one. Okay. I think I might be interested in this instead. Let's go here. I really love my bishop now. I love my bishop, so I don't want to trade it now. Let's keep it on the board. Should I worry about this move? Looks like a move I should think about. Well, let's go here. With same ideas in mind. If I had captured here, my opponent is coming here. My opponent would have come here, and that would be a nasty fork. So now I'm taking that away, and they have to be careful so I don't trap this, because I just want to trap it now. That's my simple plan. The knight is quite limited. The knight has this square because the rook is defending the square. The knight also has this square. So if they play a move like this, trying to defend their pawn, I think I can go. Okay, now I think I can do this. Should I worry? I'm checking out stuff. Let's go here. Let's go. I am really interested in trapping this knight. I'm really interested in trapping the knight, but the knight can go here, sadly. Let's go here. I'm running out of time. Let's move. Let's move. I'm running out of time. Let me offer a draw. It's a draw. Only if I manage to lose my pawn, it should be a draw. Only if I manage to lose my pawn, it should be a draw. But my opponent is interested in flagging me. That's their interest. They're interested in flagging me. Oh, I blundered that. Ah! It's better to calculate about 20 moves. Usually end but fun and make me learn. Calculate 20 moves. Can you calculate 20 moves? I don't think I calculate 20 moves. It's really difficult to calculate 20 moves. In how many minutes are you going to calculate 20 moves? Wow. I mean deep like 8 to 12 moves. Okay. In a blitz game, I don't think that's also possible. In a blitz game, maybe it's possible for grandmasters, for really strong players. This game was actually a good game. It was a good game. Probably, maybe I would say a good game from me. Guys, if you are watching, you are yet to smash the like button. Help me smash that like button. I blundered at the end. It was just completely equal. It was completely equal. My opponent was winning. Okay, going there, okay. This sacrifice just blew my mind. Capturing there was bad. Let me show you the tactics I was looking at. It was my opponent capturing here. And I'm in trouble, guys. Why am I in trouble? I am in trouble because my opponent is coming here, and when they capture here is a check, and if I do nothing like I try to defend this, well, they just capture here. And if you do a material count, I'm down with piece. I'm down with piece and 2 pawns. So, and is there a way I can defend my bishop? There's just no way, but my opponent didn't find it. My opponent didn't find it. They played something else. They captured here, which allowed me to save my bishop. Remember, when they capture here, my bishop would have been a target, but by capturing this rook first, they just allow me remove my bishop from the bad square, and after this I just capture here, and the position was just relatively equal. It was equal at the end, but my opponent was able to flag me. Okay, in this position my opponent is being cheeky. If I had played a move like this, then comes this nasty fork. That's a nasty fork, and I lose my rook. So even though the pawn looks like it's hanging, it's not a pawn I can capture. And if I try to be cheeky like this, play a move like this, saying okay, I'm hitting this pawn, and all of this can't happen. When my opponent has this move, and if they go for this move, that's a pin, and maybe I have to play a move like this. I can't even play a move like that. I can't play a move like this because of this nasty fork. I still can't play a move like that, and I'm just losing. All right, let's get the game going. Hopefully I don't run out of time in this one. Who is this 2-4 sending me a challenge? This guy just wants to deal with me. Who is this 2-4? Okay, I think I'll pass. I'm not interested in playing a new account that is rated 2-5. I think I'll gladly pass. Histories. What's your username? Well, I'm currently not accepting challenges. I'm just trying to play some rapid games. Okay. All right, let's go here. And here, I really feel like going here, but doesn't look like a move that does a lot. I also feel like going here. Also doesn't look like a move that does anything. Guys, I'm going to go here, and I'm setting up a trick. Oh, the trick doesn't work. If I capture here, oh, that's what I'm setting up. The trick doesn't work. But what if I sack here first and then go for this check? My opponent is coming here. That looks really dangerous. Okay, let's take a look. Let's say I sack here. My opponent captures. I'd love to play this check, but they capture with this pawn. But when I go with this check, my opponent can't simply go back, because if they go back, I'm coming in with this check, and checkmate is just coming. So my opponent comes forward. And my knight is here. I feel like I can go here. Ooh, I can go here. I think I can go here, check. My opponent king is here. Where's the king going? If they capture here, I can come in here with check. Force the king into the square. Or maybe I come in. Oh, it just looks tempting. I think I'm going for it, guys. I'm going for it. Looks extremely tempting. I'm sacking 2 pieces. I'm sacking 2 pieces, but let's see where it gets us. Okay. Okay, my opponent plays something different. Okay. Okay. I think now I have this check. And if my opponent captures here, then I have this check. Okay. And if my opponent tries to go here, I have this check. Wow, this is a long ride. This is a long ride. I was okay that I don't have this. I thought I have it, or I do not. Let's go for this check. That's a fun. Okay, that's a fun ride. This is a fun ride. Okay, if I go here, where's the king going? The king goes here. But what if I go here instead? King has only this square. Really tricky stuff, guys. Really tricky stuff. This square is defended, which is sad. And let's say I go here, check. The king goes here. Or if the king goes here, what else do I have? Because the king is escaping via this route. The king would escape via that square, which I may not want. Okay, so maybe I do this instead. Let's go here. I don't want the king having this square. Okay, I think this is forced. That is forced. Wow, this is tricky, guys. I'm down 6 points of material. I wish I have a check here. Or I could magically give a check here or something. What if the king goes here? I think I will be happy to see that because I can come here. I can come there and that will be checkmate. That will be checkmate in a few moves. So it looks like this is forced. Then I can come in with this check. But the king goes here. King goes here. And if I give a check, like the king escapes back. So what kind of check am I giving? Okay, let's say the king comes here. Maybe I give a check like this. I think I'm looking at this check. So the king can't go into any of that square. And if the king goes here, then I come in with this check. And if the king goes here, okay, maybe at some point I will just play a waiting move that just forces a check. Maybe at some point I'll play a move that is not a check, but it seals the deal because my opponent has no other square to go to. Okay, I think that's bad. I think that's bad. Because after I move forward, that's a check. That's a discovered check. And checkmate is just unstoppable. Okay, you can come here. Are you, what are you doing there? You don't want to go there. You don't want to go there. You you don't want to go there. Let's see. Okay, looks like checkmate in 2. If I go here, I think this is the only move my opponent has. And when I come here, the king is going nowhere. Wow. This is a crazy game, guys. Let's cross check that. If I go here, check. The king is forced here. And when I come here, that's checkmate. Wow. Wow, that's a crazy game. Okay, I'm looking at this move, but the king just comes back here. Let's go here. Maybe I should have castled. Ooh, castling was checkmate. Castling was checkmate in 1. Castling was checkmate in 1. Ah, if I had just castled this way, that's checkmate in 1 because the king is going nowhere. How did I miss this beautiful checkmate? Wow, let's take a look at that game and see if I found some brilliant move or some brilliant blunders. Yes. Let's see if I found some brilliant move or some brilliant blunders. Wow. I played with 95.5% accuracy. And is this actually accurate? Wow. I didn't even make any blunder. Not a blunder. So those sacrifice was okay. I think the stuff is proof of that. Wow. Wow. What? Wow. And it was checkmate in 6, but I couldn't find it. I didn't want the king to escape. I really didn't want this king to escape. I don't want this king to escape, but I had to go here. Okay. If the king had gone here, let's take a look. If the king had gone there, then I come in with this check. So where's the king going to? Here. And okay, I'm looking at this move, but the king comes here. Ooh, and then this is checkmate. Wow. Okay, that's why my opponent didn't go there. Okay, I was looking at that move, so my opponent instead, after some thought, okay, they didn't go there. What happened in the game? Okay, my opponent decided to play that move, and then I have this move. Was the king here, and I missed this checkmate, but I found checkmate in 2. Wow, beautiful checkmate. Let's get another game rolling. Yes, I won that. That was a beautiful game, guys. And sometimes you just have to be brave. You have to be brave. I knew that that a king sitting here. I know that a king sitting here is not a happy king. A king that is sitting on this square with my queen on the board, with several pieces on the board. I know that king is just a matter of time. That's why I went for that sacrifice. That's why I went for that sacrifice. A king cannot sit here and easily go. And my only fear was the king escaping through this diagonal. That was my only fear. And the king was escaping nowhere. Alright, let's get another game rolling. Alright, let's go here. I didn't even check to see who I'm playing. Uh-oh. Account is relatively new. Let's take a look at the account. Okay. All right, what do we have here? We have the French knight variation. Let's go here. me quickly refresh this page. This page is lagging, so let's quickly refresh it. This knight is a very dangerous knight, and I have to be careful. If I play a move like this, my opponent captures here, and if I capture it my queen, then comes the unpleasant move, bishop here. All right, but I think I'm not going to capture it my queen. I'm going to capture this pawn. That's my idea. I'm not going to capture it my queen. I'm going to capture it a pawn. Okay, this looks like a free pawn, but that's not a free pawn you want to mess with. Because if I capture the free pawn, my opponent has this discovered check. My opponent captures my knight, and when I capture here, my opponent then have this discovered check, and they pick up my queen. All right. Okay, maybe I'm just going to hop in here since they are not capturing. I thought they were going to capture, and I just do this. This knight is a very happy knight, so I might be interested in removing the knight. Let's remove the knight. That's a happy knight. That's a happy knight. So let's remove it. I'm thinking of this move and maybe trying to reroute my... Okay, I see what my opponent is cooking. I see what my opponent is planning. I want to bring a queen here. Some one-move tactics. Some one-move tactics. I feel like sacking here, but that was absolutely nothing. Okay. So I'm going to bring my bishop here, because when my opponent plays this nasty move, I'm just going to do this. And I want to make sure I can actually put my bishop here. And I need a dark square bishop protecting these squares. So I'm going to do this instead. So what if my opponent hop in here? Looks nice, I guess. Saying if you capture, okay. If they hop in there, I just capture. Let's go. If they hop in there, I just capture it, and it's just an equal trade. All right, let's go here. If you hop in here, I'm quickly removing you. I would like to reroute my knight. All right, let's go here. I don't like that move. Let's question this. Should we do this? Should we try to force this evil away? Go away, evil piece. Go away. I think I'm happy about that move, because the move allows me to activate my bishop. Go away. Oh, okay, I'm opening capture here. I'm gladly capturing here. I missed that. How did I miss that? Ooh, how did I miss that? Ah, guys, how did I miss that? And my bishop is hanging. And my bishop is hanging. I think I may want to counter attack like this. Ooh, my opponent can go for this check. I lose my piece. I lose my queen. Oh, that's a sad loss. My opponent has this check, a very sad check. A very sad check. A very sad check. My opponent has that check. I think I can hit the resign button now, or can't I? I think I should be able to hit the resign button now. Go away. I'm setting up some baby tricks. Okay, if my opponent captures here, I capture here and I weaken the king side. Maybe I am not interested in that capture, but I think I'm very interested. My opponent is up 6 points of material. I think this should be easily winning. This should be easily winning. Alright, let's resign. Let's resign. I missed one tactic and that tactic was enough. That tactic was enough. Yes, Thomas. Yes, Thomas. Wow. Let's see who I'm playing so I don't end up playing a fish. Okay, this account looks good. That was a good game from my opponent. Okay, let's break the pin. If you can break this pin with your bishop, you just want to do it. Let's castle. And since it's just a principled move, just an easy move, and since I've not memorized 30 moves of theory in my head, let's go. Let's just follow opening principle, break that if we can. My opponent might go back and try to set something up here with intentions of maybe sacking here, but I'm going to say be my guest. I'm going to say be my guest. Okay. Or are they going to sack here immediately? That move looks like asking for trouble. I saw that coming. Let's go here. I see my opponent playing this move. That's a move I see my opponent playing. But not now. I think that's the idea. So I'm taking that away. And now I have ideas of playing this move. If my opponent lets me and it's just chaos. Because they will end up losing a piece. If my opponent lets me play this move, they are losing a piece. And it's happening. Okay, it's not happening because when I go here, they capture here. I think it's happening. When I go here, if my opponent captures here, I just capture here. And if my opponent captures here, I'm going to capture here. This would be under attack, while this is also under attack. But what if they capture this way? Okay, let's say I go forward and they capture this way. I simply capture here. My opponent is looking at this move. I think they are looking at that move, but I don't think that's a move I should be afraid of. Let's go here. This is trap. That is trap. Opponent is calculating how are they going to solve this problem. This is why I like chess. You're giving your opponents problem. You are giving them problem. You are giving them issues. You are giving them something to think about. While your opponent is also giving you stuff to think about. Okay, let's see. Are we going to see trades? If my opponent captures here, I capture here. I think my opponent might be looking at this move, or my opponent might be looking at that move. And I have to be careful what I play then. Ooh. If my opponent captures here, and I capture here, That's bad. Oh. If my opponent captures here and I capture here, then comes this evil check. A very evil check. And it's chaos, guys. They are able to save their piece. They are able to save their piece if they do that. If they capture here and I capture here, they can throw in this check. And if I go here, which is what I think I should do, because if I go here, okay, my opponent captures there, and that's what I was calculating. If I capture here, my opponent is not going to capture here. Instead, my opponent is coming in here with a check. So instead of capturing there, I am tempted to do this. I am tempted to do this. And now my opponent piece will be under attack, and I'm also threatening to capture here with check. Looks like what I want to do. If I capture here, let's say I capture here, they are going to save their piece, so I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. They are going to capture, they are going to throw in this check, and they are saving their piece. And after I move away, they just move. But I think this move is actually promising. I think if I capture here, that is actually promising, because I get to capture here. Do I? Yes, I think I get to capture there. Okay, so where is this knight hopping in? Where is the knight going? Because I would like to move the knight, so let's go here. Now this is hanging, and I'm also threatening to capture here with check. That's some amazing play from my opponent. That's an amazing find from my opponent with this idea in mind. If my opponent plays a move like this, I just ignore and proceed with my capture. This knight has to move. Where is the knight moving to? That's the question. Okay. Are they planning to bring a queen into the party? Is your queen coming into the party? Okay. So that's coming from a mile away. I'm looking at this move. I'm also looking at this move. And when I weigh both moves, I'm really tempted to go here. I am much tempted to go there. I also would like to develop my piece, but if I play this move, what does that move do for me? Okay. I think I might be interested in this. But the moment I play this move, it allows my opponent this and all of that. My opponent can play a move like this, which I'm not a big fan of. So I really want to do this, create a threat. And what's the threat? The threat is to remove this evil. Remove this knight. So, and if my opponent is playing a move, maybe moving the knight here, I think I'm just happy. And if my opponent plays a move like this, I just capture here. And I get 2 pieces from my trouble. I don't think I mind that. This looks like a fork, but I just capture here. And I should be chilling. And how are they defending this? That's the question. Doesn't look like there's an easy way to defend it. Okay, maybe they can play a move like this. I don't know. But if you play that move, I am really happy to play moves like this. Pile up on that piece, but then they can play a move like this. Okay, then they can play a move like that. My opponent can no longer develop their piece, but okay, now this is actually a threat now. That's actually a threat now. A threat I would like to take away from my opponent. This is a threat, and how do I respond to it? Okay, I feel like going here. Trying to stop that. Let's go here. I don't like that bishop. That bishop is a sniper. That's a sniper in my position. I don't want it. Go away, evil bishop. I suspect my opponent might want to play moves like this and this, but let's see. Okay, what if my opponent just say, all right, capture there if you will, capture here if you will, then my queen just replaces my bishop. Okay, I don't think I'm going to capture. I think I might just play this move, and by so doing, I pin this pawn. Okay, looks like something I will be happy to do. Okay, my opponent goes here. Ooh. My opponent can then play this move now. My opponent can then play that move. And my rook looks like it's hanging. Is my rook hanging? Ooh, guys, I'm in trouble. Okay. Oh, how am I defending my rook? Why am I defending this? Okay, I can do this. This hangs. That was a bad move. That was a bad move. My opponent just disconnect. Hopefully they are able to connect back. This is an interesting game. I would like us to get to the end. Hopefully they are able to reconnect. My opponent has this move, and that's just a fascinating move. That's an amazing move. And what's the idea behind the move? The idea is that I'm hitting this, and I'm threatening checkmate here. I'm hitting that, and I'm threatening checkmate. That's the idea. Ooh. Let's see. I think I blundered there. Let's take a look. I think I blundered just before my opponent got disconnected. I think I blundered just before my opponent disconnected. Wow. It wasn't really a blunder. It wasn't a blunder. The position is still relatively equal, and I'm already after this move. Ooh, I have this move. That's not too good. The engine is frowning at that. But I think that's the only move that keeps the game going. I would have found it. I assume I would have found it. Guys, I'm not accepting challenges now. I'm not accepting. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to accept challenge. I will just play viewers. Let's go. And I usually play blitz game against viewers. When I'm playing viewers, I usually just play blitz. Let's go here. I didn't even check who I'm playing, which is not a good idea at this level. At my level, you don't want to play just random people without checking when they created the account. New account are likely cheating. Well, not likely. Let's not use the word likely, but they have high chances. They have a very good on a scale of probability. Most of the rating refund I've gotten are from new accounts. Most of the rating refund I get is from new accounts, so I don't trust new accounts. Higher rated new accounts I do not trust. All right, let's go here. This is some theory stuff. My opponent knows what they are doing, and I have blundered in positions like this. I think this is the way. I have blundered in a way that I didn't know how I managed to blunder that way. Let's go here. Okay, let's do this. What if I just castle? Okay. Have I gotten my piece trapped? I have to be careful. If I play a careless move like this, my piece gets trapped. So let's do this. I'll remove this if I can. But this my pawn becomes quite vulnerable. Go away. Looks like my opponent captures here. Are they not? Alright, be my guest. I feel like sacking that. But I don't think I get enough compensation. I would love to sack the rook there. I don't think I get enough compensation, so let's do this. My opponent can capture here, which I don't like. But they can. I don't like that they can, but they can. Let's do this. I have to be mindful of this rook. That's a hanging rook. That rook might fall. So whenever I'm moving, I have to be mindful of what I'm playing, so I don't end up losing my rook. My opponent would be very eager to play a move like this, but the move does absolutely nothing. And if my opponent plays a move like this, I have this move, and maybe I'm picking the bishop up. Maybe I might decide to just pick up a pawn. So my opponent is up a pawn. Wow, a nice pawn. My opponent is up a beautiful pawn. I wish I have a different discovered check. But if I go for this discovered attack, the opponent queen just captures it, and there's absolutely nothing going on there. I'm really tempted to do this, but it does absolutely nothing. Does it do absolutely nothing? Don't think so. I have to be careful. I just want to watch out. Just make sure I'm not playing some nice looking blunder. I'm looking at this pawn. I have ideas of coming here. So if my opponent tries to kick me away, I just go for this pawn, and maybe I'm happy. Maybe I'm chilling. So let's see what my opponent do. That's what my opponent is going to play. If you okay, my opponent goes there. That looks really nice. Except might be interested in just going here instead. Wow. Wow. I'm cooking something not too nice. Ooh. Okay. I'm looking at this move. And I'm also looking at this move. Let's say I go here. What is my opponent going to play? That's the question. Because I feel like bringing my piece into attack. Bringing one piece into the attack. Okay, my opponent has to be careful. Let's bring this piece into the attack. Can they sack here? They can, I guess. Okay, where is this piece going? The piece has to be... This queen has to be careful. Playing a random move like this just allows me play this, and I deliver checkmate. Okay, maybe they can try to block this way, which I don't like. That they can. Okay, let's say they go here and I go here. Okay, they don't have this move. This is some dangerous territory for my opponent. And I'm really tempted to go here. but I'm tempted to play this instead. Let's go here. Ooh, I'm threatening to go here next. Let's say I go here. My opponent can't let me capture, can they? They can't let me capture. So what are they going to play? I also feel like sacking this, but looks like it does nothing. Okay, so let's say I go here. What is my opponent going to play? Let's say I go here. What are you going to play? You can't go here, can you? Looks like you can. Except I just pick something up and probably go here. Let's go. If my opponent let me capture here, we check. Without this rook recapturing here, be happy to see that. I would be very happy to see that. This queen is doing an amazing job. If not for this queen, I would have had this check. I would have this check. What if my opponent captures here? I don't think they can do that. I don't think they can capture this. Because when I come in with this check, they capture. I come in with this check, and coming with this check, it's looking super dangerous. And I might actually have a move like this. I'm picking up the queen at the end, and it's looking really dangerous. I don't think my opponent would like to do that. I should watch out for my back rank, but for now, there's no easy way to deliver checkmate to my king. Okay, my opponent just goes for it. My opponent goes for it. My opponent's claim is, bro, there is nothing going on there. Are they correct? Are they right? Are they right? Okay, I feel like going for this check. Wow. See, we can do this. I'm looking at this check, but the check doesn't do much. The check does nothing. If I come in here, my opponent can block. They can block here, and then I can capture here, can't I? Okay, I think I can do that. If I come in with this check, my opponent can block. And even if I go for this check, okay, I think I'm looking at this move. I would like to draw my opponent's queen here, and then coming with this check, draw this here before I actually capture here. But if I do that, my opponent queen start defending this square. Okay, doesn't really matter. I can always come here with check. I always bring my piece back into the game with check. If I go here, check. You have to be careful. Okay, what if they come forward? What if they come forward? That might not be something I want to see. So let's go for this check instead. And then I can pick this up. Looks like my opponent is threatening checkmate. But it doesn't work at the moment. I know it doesn't work, but let's see. I can come here, check, and then bring my piece back. But I'm looking at this check. Where's the king going? Where's the king going? Okay, I think I like this check instead. If the king goes here, I just capture here with check, and if the king goes there, oh, that I didn't think about. Oh, that I didn't think about. How did I not think about that? How did I not think about that? Okay. Wow. How did I miss that? What was I even calculating? Instead of me to go for this check and just defend myself, if I sack here, check, and then proceed with tons of checks, okay, I'm looking at this check. My opponent can capture here, and I'm still left with the same trouble. Let's sack back. Oh, I'm also running out of time. I'm just trying to go for perpetual checks if I can. Let's play a move like this. Oh sh. I'm going to run out of time. That was my game. That was my game. I should have given this check instead of the other check. Okay. At the end, I wasn't really winning, even though I thought I was. Ooh, this was even better. Yes, that was better. Ah, and you have to capture. You have to capture. And then I have this move. Then I have that move. And then I have this move. With simple threat of just going here, checkmate. And you have to give up your queen, because if you play like this, I'm coming here with check. And the king is going up. Okay, the king is going up. Oh, then I still sack and go back here. And now, wow. Wow, what if my opponent captures, which looks nice. Oh, then I capture here. And now threatening checkmate, and they have to give up their queen. And with this position, all of this, my opponent is in trouble. My opponent is just in trouble, serious trouble. I also have to play a move like this, because if they don't, I have checkmate here. Okay, but I missed that. I went for something else, which is, should have gone here. I should have gone there, and wow, can't capture. And if you play a move like this, which is the only move that saves the game, oh, I can also capture here. Oh, I can capture here. After you capture, I capture here, and after you move away, I capture here, and I have 2 rooks. And at the end of the day, I'm just going to trade this rook. Even if you try to avoid the rook trade, I'm just coming back here, and we are just going to have a trade. Just open your background first, okay? Let's get another game rolling. What am I playing? Who am I playing? Let's take a look. Okay, let's go forward. Your account looks good. Go away. Go away. Alright, I would love to go for this. And I think I would. Let's go for it. This is a move I'll be happy to see, but my opponent is not going for that. Oh, maybe I should have gone here. But my opponent would have. I can actually do this and capture a pawn, but let me castle and capture this because if I don't castle, I get it with this pin, which is quite nasty. Not a pin I think I want to have any business with. My opponent has to be careful because I have ideas of sacking here and coming in here and picking up this. Okay, I think I will be happy to do this. Since I'm breaking a pin, I am breaking a pin that I don't really like, so I'm happy to do that. That pin is quite annoying and I was looking for how to get rid of it. Okay. Let's go here. I also want to be able to play this move. Just keep everything defended and probably play this move as well. If my opponent trades here, I'm happy to capture this way. Alright, let's go here. Oh, this is a move I'm looking at now. Oh. Alright, I have to play this move for one reason. My opponent is going for this pawn. And if I try to defend the pawn this way, they just capture this. And so I can't do that. Let's go here. After the trade, I would love to capture with my queen and go here, but I can't. Because my opponent is immediately bringing this here. With my pawn structure, I think queen trade is not something I'm shying away from. With the kind of pawn structure I have, I'm not shying away from a queen's trade. The queen has to be careful. I have moves like this. Okay, that's not hanging. I thought it was hanging for a moment. And opening up a discovered attack, but it's not hanging. Okay, but if the queen goes here, okay. I was about to say if the queen goes there, that will be trouble. My opponent is not interested. Let's go here. Okay. I have a bad pawn structure and that's what I have. That's what I have. I would love to come here. My opponent might not let me. If they let me, I'm coming here immediately. Okay, let's go here. This shouldn't be bad. Let's go for the file. We can't just completely give up the file. Where is this knight going? This knight seems to be out of the game. And I also have moves like this. Okay, I don't have it now. At least not yet. Okay, now the knight is coming back. Knight is coming back into the game. Okay, I have the only open file. Let's go here. Opponent is thinking, and is there a better move? Are you really thinking of capturing that? Let's go justice, roll to 2-5. Can I get to 2-5? I think it will take some studying that I'm currently not doing. It will take some studying that I'm currently not doing. Okay, my opponent wants a trade. Opponent wants a trade. I don't think I want a trade with this bad pawn structure. I may want to pass on. I may want to say let's not trade. I may want to say let's not trade. Oh, that was a mouse leap. Thank goodness it was not a very terrible move. That was a mouse leap. Let's go here. Let's go here. If I had gone back, my opponent was coming here. My opponent just comes there. We check. What a move I think I would appreciate. Let's go here. They are looking at this pawn. Let's go here. I don't want them to capture here. We check. And if my opponent captures here, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this move. I'm looking at that move. This is a move I'll be happy to play if I can. But I need to go for activity. What is my opponent cooking? Okay, they want to push this pawn forward. Ooh, is this not checkmate? Looks like that's what they are planning to do. I want to stop that. I don't want to accidentally blunder something, so let's stop that. My opponent might get this pawn. And looks like all my pawns are falling. So it seems. Okay. Can't I go for this? Okay, my opponent is threatening to. Is he go here? I don't know. Am I getting checkmated? Am I getting checkmated? I wish I can force a trade. If my opponent captures here, there's nothing going on. But what if my opponent goes for this check? I can go here. And then they can capture here with check. Okay. I think I'm interested in capturing this. Hopefully that's not a blunder. The reason I want to go there is if my opponent goes for this check immediately, I can go here. Okay, my opponent doesn't. Okay, now I want to do this. Okay, I can try to go feast on another pawn, but I don't think I want to do that. I don't think that's necessary. I'm thinking of coming here, allow my opponent this check, because if I go here, what if I go here? What if I even go here? My opponent can give a check, and I think I'm forced to play a move like this. Okay, so I'm trying to play a move like this. Can I force a queen trade? I'm thinking of doing this. Let's do this. I'm trying to force a trade. My pawn is far advanced. If I can force a trade, I should win. I'm thinking of, okay, I want to come in here, check, and then come in here, force a trade, and my pawn is running. My pawn, I queen first. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am going to queen first. If we push forward again, I capture here. Wow! That was a brilliant end. Go away, evil king. Wow. Wow, I was able to find that sacrifice, that pawn sacrifice. Queen g2 is good. Wow, it was not brilliant. I thought it was a brilliant sacrifice. Was it a blunder? Let's see. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the game. Okay, the opening was not too fine. It was just relatively okay. Until I decided to blunder this. But not bad. Not a bad. Okay, it was an inaccuracy. I had to move the knight so I don't end up with a double pawn. Okay, my opponent lets me have the file, which I think I was happy about. Yes, the engine suggests this, so that my opponent takes control of the file. And capturing there was good. I think I know why the engine thinks that's a great move, because most of my pawn are on the light square, and the position is looking quite locked, and maybe that knight might just overwhelms my bishop, might just end up overwhelming my bishop in an end game. Okay, now it was completely equal. It was completely equal. It was equal until... Ooh, that was bad. Should have played something else. Okay, I captured here. That was a mistake. Wow. Why is it? Okay, not because they can capture it, not because they should capture it. But now I'm completely winning because after all of this trade, my pawn is running and I queen first. My pawn is running on my queen first. Bro, cheating is no way. What is this guy even saying? What is this guy saying? What do you mean cheating is no way? Let's roll another game. Let's get going. Okay, let me see who I'm playing. So I don't. Okay, this is an account from 5 days ago. I'm definitely not playing it. I am definitely not playing it. Let's take a look at. Let's take a look at the account. Okay, I can have some losses and some wins. Can't say they are cheating, but I think I'll pass. I'll gladly pass. I'm coming. Okay, looks like I'm having Domain, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. Let's get another game rolling. Bro, why are you ignoring? Am I ignoring? Are you let's go arena. I'm not playing arena now. I'm not creating arena. Maybe tomorrow stream we'll do an arena. I'll just play against viewers tomorrow. It's been a while. I'll play some Blitz chess and against viewers tomorrow. Let me take a look at whom I'm playing. So I don't play fish. Okay, this account looks good. What is this? Why did my opponent play that? Where did my opponent learn this from? What is this garbage? Okay. I'm going to proceed with a normal move. I don't mind. I don't mind. Let's just proceed with normal moves. Let's proceed with normal moves. Okay, let's castle. Ah, 44 ball. Please, we are playing chess here. If you want to discuss your sexuality or what you guys call it over there, this is not the channel for that. This is not the channel for that. You don't know me from anywhere. What's the meaning of why are you gay? How do you even know what I am? I haven't told you I'm anything. You just assume and just start some garbage. Please, this is a channel for chess. If you repeat that, I'm just going to kick you out. You can talk about chess here. I'm not sure what my opponent played in the opening, but I don't know. Maybe some legitimate gambit, but that looks bad. It looks bad. The move feels bad, and aside from feeling bad, it looks bad. Let's go. I want to just go hop in here. Let's hop in. Suspect my opponent might be interested in this, but I'm going to do this regardless. Okay, this is a move we might see on the board. So how do we handle that move? Am I about to lose to a garbage opponent? I'm looking at sacrificing here, going for this check. I'm probably picking up something. Am I picking up anything? Let's go for activity. What if my opponent goes for this pin? Looks sensible. I think I'm just going to capture here with check. Okay, they can capture this way, which is sad. Or they capture some other way. Let's go here. Ooh, okay, I'm looking at this move, but there's nothing there. Is that a checkmate? Is that a checkmate coming? Why did my opponent do that? Why am I getting disconnected? Why am I getting disconnected? This is not the point I should be getting disconnected. Let's see if we can quickly refresh and get back to the game. That rook sacrifice should be bad. Let's take a look at it. If you ask me, I think the rook sacrifice should be bad. Except I'm about to lose this game by abandonment. That rook sacrifice should be bad, but let's see if it is a brilliant move. I feel like that rook sacrifice should be a bad move. Yes, it's a... Wow, it's a brilliant move. Alright, that was a good game from my opponent. But let's take a look at this sacrifice. I capture here. What's coming next? What is coming next? Oh, the engine doesn't expect me to capture, but no, I'm going to capture. If they are going to checkmate me, I will say be my guest. I'm going to capture that rook. I was going to capture it. What is my opponent going to play? Oh, my opponent can go here, check. And then this move. Okay, now it makes sense. All right. That was an amazing game from my opponent. Let's get another game rolling. I don't know what my opponent played in the opening. I just don't want to look at that game. I don't want to. Because if I take a look at that game for too long, I'm likely going to report my opponent. Because they played some really garbage move in the opening, only to proceed to find all the best move later on. Was I playing a GM? Okay. Let's go. Who am I playing? Let's see, who am I playing? Okay, I think we can actually allow this one. Can't abort anymore. Chase would come. Why would you not let me abort games anymore? Let's go here. This is a new account that I would have avoided. That's not the born cloud. And even the born cloud is not a sound opening. You don't want to play it. If you play it, you are going to lose. If you are not stockfish, if you play the born cloud, you have a very good chances of losing the game. My opponent is going for that pin, and we might see this move, but I'm just going to break. I'm going to play this. Okay, let's go here. Ooh. If my opponent captures here, I think I have to capture this way. I have to, because if I don't, then comes this move. Then comes that move, and it's a very dangerous move. So let's go. Okay, so what if my opponent just proceed with this move? And I capture here, which looks like something I would like to do. Okay, if I capture here, okay, I think I'm going for it. Looks like my opponent has to capture this way. Because if they capture this way, I'm coming here with a check. We have this smothered checkmate on the board. This smothered checkmate is coming. This smothered checkmate is coming. If you go here, I just capture here. I just come here, checkmate. And when you go here, I come here. Wow, that was an amazing game. Let's take a look at the game. Lost pure. Say if I can give you advice, which time control do you play mainly? I'll start with playing rapid game. Just focus on playing rapid games. And when you are playing rapid game, don't play it like bullets. Take your time, think about your move. Always ask yourself, if I play this, what is my opponent going to respond with? That's how you avoid blunders. Okay. Just in case you are wondering why my opponent resigns. Yes, immediately my opponent played that move. I saw the idea behind the move. The idea is that if they capture here, then I have to move. And maybe when I move here, maybe they just come in here and I don't know what they were even thinking, but they missed this move, which is very critical, because with this move now, I'm threatening smaller checkmate. If you come here, I just go here. That's a beautiful checkmate. And if you go here, I'm going to come here, and that's a fork on this and this. And when you go here, instead of capturing the queen, who cares about the queen when there is checkmate on the board? I simply come back here, and if king goes here, it's still the same checkmate. So the king is forced to come into the square, then I sack the queen, and they are forced to capture this way, and this is the beautiful checkmate. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get another game rolling. Let me see who I'm playing. But I can no longer abort. Chess.com has taken away my abort option. Chess.com, that's not fair. Please, now that you have taken away my abort option, please give me fair opponents. Let's go. Okay, I don't like that move, but let's see. I think I'm interested in castling. I'm looking at this move, but for now, it doesn't look like a move that does much. I would like to go forward. Let's go forward now. And let's do this. Looks like a move that makes sense, but not buying it. Should I buy it? Feel like going for this, but there's nothing there. Let's go here. If my opponent goes here, I think I have this move. But after they move their queen away, what do I have? I have absolutely nothing. Let's do this. I don't want any piece hopping in here. That's what I'm saying. I wish I could kick this away. My opponent is planning to bring a rook over here, threatening all kinds of checkmate. Let's go here. Not checkmate, all kinds of discover check. I'm tempted to play a move like this so I can slide my rook over here. That's something I'm tempted to do, and I think I'm going for it. When my opponent plays a move like this, I have to respect that move and go away. Okay, I don't have to go away just yet. I can play a move like this. Opponent has to be careful. If not that this rook is in front of my bishop, I would have had ideas of sacrificing there. Domain, thank you. What is my opponent cooking? Okay, that move doesn't look bad. I feel like going here. Can't I go here? Looks like I can. Let's go here. Wow, I have this check. Has my opponent played with fire? Has my opponent played with fire? Do I have this sacrifice, which is what I'm looking at? I'm thinking of coming here, check. My opponent captures, and I come here with check. And how am I bringing my queen into the game? Because this evil king will be sitting here. I really want to make this work, but I'm not seeing a way it works. My knight is not okay. If I sack here, if I wish my king can come, my queen can come in here, but my queen can't. And immediately I play a move like this, my opponent just goes here. And I feel like bringing my queen and then trying to sacrifice. I feel like sacrificing and trying to bring my queen, but it doesn't work. So what if I sack here? Ooh, this looks nice. I think I can sack here with ideas of coming here. Checkmate. I have ideas of just coming here. Checkmate. Ooh, that looks nice. And if they don't accept the sacrifice, then I can sacrifice here and come in here, and that will be checkmate. So how is my opponent going to take care of that? Okay, my opponent just goes for this, and which doesn't work because I have this and this checkmate. Thanks to this sniper bishop, the king can't come back. That's some high level sacrifice there. Some high level sacrifice from the blunder master. And here it comes the checkmate. Let's take a look at that game. Some high level sacrifice from the blunder master. Yes, the king is gone. Wow, I found two brilliant moves in that game. In a single game, two brilliant moves. Looks like I'm farming brilliant move. The engine wants me to go back, but I'm not playing a stockfish. That's bad because of this check and this move. And the simple idea is to come here. That's the idea. I just want to go there, deliver checkmate. And how are you stopping it? Okay, how are you stopping it? Looks like my opponent should play a move like this. Looks like that's what they should play. Let me see. I think that's a good, that looks like a good defense. Looks like a good defense. Let's see. Let's see. Because how are they defending? Okay, that's even bad. That's bad. So how do they defend? Okay, they should defend this way. Wow. Rook f6 is the best move. Okay. Okay. Now it makes sense. The best move is this. That's the best move. And I can still proceed with my check. Oh, wow. I can proceed with my check, dragging the opponent here. Then I come here. And if my opponent comes here, because they would like to block, they have to block. When my opponent comes there, then I can even capture here. Then I can capture here. And my opponent still has to be very careful, because playing a move like this just leads to checkmate in one, because I just bring my bishop back. And that's a discover check on the king, and it's checkmate. Wow, even the best defense is not really holding. The best defense of coming here is not really holding. And if my opponent had played, what can they even play? They accepted the sacrifice. If they had ignored the sacrifice and play maybe a random, okay, maybe this move looks like a good move. This looks like a good defense, except the piece is hanging and I will just grab it. But if they had played a random move like this is a beautiful checkmate, taking advantage of the pin on this pawn and this sniper bishop. That would be a checkmate, a beautiful checkmate. Let's get another game rolling. Guys, if you are watching, you are yet to smash the like button. Help me smash that like button. Smash the like button. Let's go, let's go. Who am I playing? I can't stay abort. Chess.com, why did you take away my abort button? Let's go forward. All right, looks good. Let me castle as well. Oh, my opponent is going to hit me with this. This is the Catalan, yes, I know. And in as much as I would love to capture here, this bishop becomes a menace, so I don't want to do that. Let's do this. Let's hop in a piece here. Let's do this. Although this creates a weakness here, but I'm just going to come in here, remove the piece, go away, evil piece. My opponent plays a move like this, I just capture. And when I capture here, this pawn just comes here and the pawn blocks out my opponent's bishop. While also helping me block my weakness, supporting my weakness, and I'm not complaining. Not complaining. Okay, so what am I doing? I feel like going here. Looks nice. Looks nice. But let's go here instead. I'll be happy to see a move like this. As a move, I'll be happy to see. As a move, I'll be happy to see because then I come in with this check. Okay, opponent goes here. I feel like sacking here. My opponent can always push this move if they want. And I don't like that they can't do that. I don't like that they can't do that. Let's go here. Looks like I'm trying to sacrifice here. I think I am actively trying to sacrifice there. I'm actively trying to sacrifice there. If my opponent is not paying attention, I'm just going to sacrifice, and if you capture, I come in here with check, and then I'm coming in here and you have to sack this, and 2 pieces and 2 rooks. Maybe I'm not complaining. Let's go here. If my opponent captures here, I'm capturing here. I'm looking at this, but my opponent captures, and when I come here, check. Wish this is not defended, but it is well defended. It is heavily defended. Let's go here. Okay, I might be interested in playing a move like this just to make sure I'm developing my pieces and my rooks are connected. You want to connect your rooks. So let's do that. If my opponent captures here, I feel like doing this. I feel like doing that for one reason. But if I do that, this becomes a pawn. This comes to life. So instead, I'm going to capture here. Just making sure this bishop is quite useless. Though not as useless as I would like it to be. Okay, I see my opponent is planning something. I feel like sacking here. There, but if my opponent captures, I come here and they go behind their pawn. This evil bishop is about to land here. I feel like sacrificing here, but the move doesn't really do much. The move doesn't do much. Or does it? Let's say I capture here. My opponent captures. Then I come in here. That's a pin. My opponent goes here. And then I'm planning to come here. With ideas of coming here. Which is feeling unstoppable. Let's go for the sack. Hopefully it's not a bad move. Hopefully it is not a bad move. Because my opponent is planning to play a move like this. Play a move like that. Bring their rook into the game. Which is really looking, it's looking very nasty. Okay. I could capture there, but we want to pile up on a pinned piece. Ooh, if my opponent can deliver check here, that would be a very nasty checkmate. Okay, now I'm planning to come here. Try to remove that. Remove one of the defender, or at least get my piece back. My opponent would like to maybe put their queen in one of these squares and proceed, but all of those squares are controlled. All of those squares are controlled. Wow, that sacrifice might be a brilliant move. Except my opponent finds a refutation that I miss. Except my opponent finds something that I'm missing. I think this should be that sacrifice should be a good one. When there is a pinned piece, you want to add pressure. I would love to add pressure like this, but this evil bishop is controlling that square. But this is how I add pressure, trying to remove a defender. And if they try to step away from the pin, I immediately capture there. Okay, but I think the material is equal. Is it? No, it's not. If I'm able to get one of the rook, if I'm able to get a rook back, looks equal. Is it? Looks equal. Maybe I get a couple of pawns extra. What's going on? Okay, I sacked a rook. Okay, I sacked a rook for 2 pieces. Okay, wait. Let me not be too hasty. Let's say I go here. If I capture here, okay. Looks like I'm going to win one of these rook. Looks like I'm going to win the rooks. Looks like I'm going to win a rook for free. My opponent would really love to step away from the pin. My opponent might even try to play a move like this, but I go here. And they would like to capture here. If not that I capture with my queen and I still have a pin, they will be happy. You know that I capture with my queen and I still have a pin, because the moment there's no longer a pin here, this is a checkmate I should be worried about. That is a checkmate I should be worried about. I would like to analyze the game. After the game, we are going to analyze. Let's see if that's a brilliant sacrifice or a brilliant blunder. And the good thing is my opponent never has this check. They don't have the check. They would like to have it, but they don't. They don't have the check. When I come here, my opponent would love to capture here with a check, but they do not. Okay, that looks nice. Okay, that looks nice. That looks nice. That looks like a good refutation, but I think I am just going to do this. Can I do this? I feel like going here. Ask the queen to go somewhere before I go here. But my opponent is coming here regardless, I guess. I feel like going here, deflect the queen from this square. And when the queen is now here, when the queen is here, then I come here. My opponent wants to have this square for their king. I wish I can play this move. Oh, I can't. What if I try to bring my rook into the game? I'm looking at potentially bringing my rook into the game. But my opponent is going to play this move. Okay. I have two pass pawns that looks like they are running. My rook cannot leave the back rank, or can it? Can't. It can't leave the back rank because of checkmate. If I proceed with my plan, my opponent comes in with this check. I capture, they capture, and it's just chaos. It is pure chaos. If I go here, what is the idea behind the move? Am I going anywhere? My opening plan is simple. Go here. That's the plan. And there's also a checkmate threat if I don't act quickly. I think I have to play a move like this. Try to deflect the queen. Then I proceed with this move. Okay, if I deflect the queen, should I worry about the queen coming here? Check. Ooh, if I go here and then go here. If I go here, my opponent captures. And then I proceed with this move. If my opponent gives a check here, that looks bad. Okay, can I just capture? Capture. Let's capture. Let's try to cash in on our price. Let's go here. If they move the king, okay. Those pawns are running. Those pawns are not easy pawns to handle. The moment my opponent plays a move like this, I have moves like, okay, I don't have that, but then I have moves like this. And I should be fine. This is looking like a good move, but I don't think it does a lot. My opponent might be interested in playing moves like this. But let's see. Because my pawns are rolling. This bishop is really annoying. I wish the bishop would just move to another diagonal or something. I wish the bishop would move to another diagonal. If my opponent tries a move like this, trying to pile up on this, well, I'm happily just pushing forward. And if you go here, I can just sack my queen, capture. If you capture here, I make a new queen. And if you capture here, I pick this up. I'm feeling like Magnus Carlsen right now, but wait, let's wait till we win the game and see if I actually find brilliant move or brilliant blunders. Okay, now I can go here. Can't I? Okay, let's think. If I go here, my opponent might sack, and I think I'm happily capturing. What if they go here? I can come back here, protect that, and I should be fine. Or am I not? Let's go here. Okay, I suspect they might want to play this move. Can I go forward? Maybe they just sack the rook. But I feel like going forward this way. And if they capture with this, I can just go forward. If they capture with the queen, I'm just going to trade. And after the trade, I go forward. Oh. This evil piece can come here and stop that. I have to watch out for that. I have to watch out for that. I was thinking I can go here, and if they capture, I was looking at the queen, and the rook cannot stop my pawn from promoting because the pawn would be here. But this evil bishop can come here and stop the pawn from promoting. Okay. Or should I let them sack? Okay, let's say we push forward. If my opponent captures and I just ignore and go forward. Okay, I think we can do this. If they capture, I don't have to capture. I can ignore and go forward. Okay, if I capture here, that's good for my opponent. But now when I do this, okay, it's still okay for my opponent. I hate this. I hate that it is okay for my opponent. Looks like I messed that up. I saw this, but I still ended up allowing it. Let's do this. Now I'm threatening to just go here, check. Threatening to sack here. This is a very nasty pin. And if my opponent tries to unpin himself like this, I just go here and that's a pin on the queen. So this move looks like it's unstoppable. Okay, I'm also looking at this move. Does this move do anything? Trying to pile up on the pinned piece, but my opponent can play this move. My opponent can play that move. Okay, so let's see. If my opponent plays this move, I can't go here because of this evil piece. But my opponent is going to lose on time. I probably didn't play the best move after finding some brilliant move. Okay. Okay, I think I want to do this. Okay. This is checkmate. Okay, that's not checkmate. Feels like checkmate, but it's not. Okay, let's say I go here. Okay, let's move. Let's make a move. Let's promote. I feel like going for this check and then coming in here. Let's go for this check and then pin the queen. Let's pin that queen. Let's go for the pin. Also threatening to deliver checkmate here. Wow. Wow. Let's take a look at that game. Wow. Wow. Let's take a look. I was always controlling it. When I seized the advantage, I was controlling. And I didn't find a brilliant move. I thought I found a brilliant move. I thought we had a brilliant move here. I thought he had a brilliant move, but looks like the move wasn't brilliant. Okay, this is what I was saying. I was looking at this move. With ideas of coming here check, but it doesn't really work. Because my opponent can block the check this way, and that is well defended. That is defended by this evil rook sitting here. So my plan doesn't work there. And now you see why the engine wants this, so that this evil bishop can control this file. Then I sack here. Wow, that's an inaccuracy. That's a brilliant blunder. That's what I call a brilliant blunder. Because now my opponent just started struggling. Capturing there was the best move. And if I had gone here, my opponent just moves away, and there's really nothing going on. But I capture here and then push forward. My pawn is running. Okay. The engine suggests I just go here. That's it. That's a double attack, or that's a fork. I also saw it, but I didn't go for it. I felt like this bishop is not worth my 2 pawns. That's what I felt like. I felt like the bishop is not worth my 2 pawns, but it's more than worth it. Wow, I was completely winning, but not really easy. But I was finding good moves. Wow. Wow, I found the best move, and I found the correct move to win. Now I have a pawn that my opponent cannot stop. My opponent would like to play a cheeky move like this, trying to say, if you promote, I make a queen, I deliver checkmate, but I just go here and that's checkmate in 1. That's an amazing game. All right, and let me quickly use the bathroom. I'll be back in like a minute. Someone said I should show which pawn capture is better. Let me quickly go over the game again. Let me show you the pawn capture. The pawn capture I did was not the one I should have done. According to the engine wanted something else. Oh, let's see. Wow, that was some crazy attacking game there. That was a crazy attacking game. I think I'm proud of. Okay, which pawn capture is better? Okay, I think it's close to this position. Okay, yes, it was this. Okay, no, not there. The engine also preferred the other side, but I think I prefer this. I think it was in this point that was really critical. I was thinking to capture here, which is better because it opens up an attack here. But I disregarded the move because of this. That's why I disregarded the move. And I didn't even think. That's why we make mistake in chess. I didn't even think after that move. I didn't even think after the move. I think after that move, I just go here. And there's no way to stop me from capturing this. But I just stopped calculating after I calculated that. There's no way from stopping me from capturing here. But immediately I just saw that push. Immediately I saw this push and the bishop coming to life. I just felt that was too dangerous and I just didn't go for it. But if I had take a moment to pause and think, what if I go here? I just win the pawn. I just win the pawn. I didn't think about that. Okay, Alan, I hope I have answered you. That's why I say you fan calculate. I don't have all the time to calculate every variation. Sometimes the reason someone asks me, why can't I find brilliant moves in my game? And the reason you don't find brilliant moves in your game, the answer to that question is that have I been using my glass today? The reason you don't find a brilliant move in games is because you disregard them. Some of them just involve sacrificing a piece. Sacrificing a piece without clear... Sacrificing a piece, but you have to take a look at the position and look at the ensuing position after you sacrifice the piece. And once it just involves sacrificing a piece, some people don't even calculate that. And because you don't calculate that, that's why you miss brilliant moves in your games. Like when I sacrifice a bishop here that ended on a checkmate like this. Okay, my opponent doesn't capture. Let's go here. I calculated to some point. I calculated that the king would be sitting here at the end of the day, and that cannot be good. That cannot be good. Hope I'm not making a mistake. Hope I'm not making a mistake. Okay, my opponent is willing to have an isolated pawn. Okay. All right. Let's go here. All right, I think I might be interested in capturing here. Because my opponent's plan is simple. I see my opponent's plan. My opponent's plan is simple. Remove this, capture here. I'm thinking of going here. It's looking crazy, guys. It's looking crazy. It is looking crazy. I'm thinking of going here and then coming in here with a check. What if I go for this pin? I think I should go for the pin. Let's go for the pin. Maybe I should have just captured there. Let's do this. I want to make sure I don't end up in a position where some nasty pin win my piece. Something I want to make sure of. Okay. Wow. Have I failed for something? Have I failed for some blunder? Have I failed for a trap? Oh, trap. I can remove this piece, which I'm tempted to do. Which I'm very tempted to do. I'm tempted to, because my opponent is hitting this while also piling up on this. But I don't have to worry about this because I think I can move here. It's a sad move to play, but I think it keeps everything together. I also have moves like this, but my opponent can capture here and it's crazy. Okay, so I think I'm just going to proceed with this. Alright, let's go here. All right, now my opponent has to capture this way. He's looking extremely sad, not just sad, very extremely sad. Let's go here. I love that move. I'm planning to come in with a check, probably a checkmate. Probably I'm trying to come in with some checkmate in attack. Trying to come in with some check. Okay, my opponent might play a move like this, which I don't like. Which I do not like. If I capture here, that drops. But I can capture here. Can't I? I think I can capture here and I should be okay. Oh, I forgot about that. I thought I already castled. I forgot about that. I thought I castled. Oh, I thought I castled. I thought I castled, but I didn't castle. I thought I had castled. I thought I had castled. I thought I had castled. My opponent has to capture this because I'm threatening to come here, check, and deliver checkmate here. I thought I had castled. I thought I had castled. I really thought I had castled. Okay, I think I should find the resign button here. There is no coming back from this one. I thought I had castled and I don't have to worry about that. That's a good game from my opponent. Let's get another game rolling. If you are watching, you are yet to smash the like button. Let me smash that like button. Okay, let me take a look at who I'm playing. Okay, I think I'll pass. Okay, now I can abort, thank goodness. GG is over. Yes, I agree with you. That one was over. It was over. Okay, this account looks good. Let's go for the French defense. And we have a trade. Okay, we have the exchange French on the board. I have intentions of coming here. Maybe coming here. Let's go here. And then castle. Alright, I don't think I mind this trade. My opponent is left with an isolated pawn now. Okay, that's bad. That gives me a pawn. Or maybe it's a blunder, I don't know. Is it? Is it a blunder? I don't think so. I'm just being cautious. Let's say I capture here, you capture, and I come in here. Let's go here. That rook is under attack. I think I might be interested in coming back before I fall for some nasty trap. I'm probably coming here. That looks good. And this bishop is doing an amazing job here, but I just the bishop is not defended here, and since it is not defended, we always have to watch out for tactics. Let's go here. Ooh. This move looks tempting, but if I go for it, my opponent can capture here, and after I capture, then comes this check. I think that check. But if they go for that check, am I not just going to sack? This rook looks really active there. My opponent might be interested in hopping here. This is a move I'm looking at, but I don't want to lose this pawn. Maybe I should have gone for it. But it gets complicated. It gets complicated. Right. Go away, evil pieces. Evil pieces. Just go away. Just leave me alone. My opponent was threatening to go there, and that's a nasty threat. I wish I have this move, but I do not have it. I would like to go for this move, but I don't. I wish I had this. But we have to continue with developing our pieces. That can't be bad. Developing those pieces can't be bad. If my opponent push, ooh. My opponent can push. I thought I was going to ignore, but I can't. I can't. If my opponent push this pawn forward, I think I just have to play this. And if they capture here, I capture here. This move is a strategic move that at the right time is just really dangerous. If they play it at the right time, it's very dangerous. But maybe they might just play it now, because I'm ready to come here now, and I'll be happy to see a trade so I can put my bishop here. My opponent is trying to make this work, and that's a move I should watch out for. It's a dangerous move, because this move is coming, and when they capture here, it comes with some pin on my pieces. But when they capture here, I'm going to capture this way, and this evil knight might come. This evil bishop might come in here, and my queen is not really comfortable. My queen is not too comfortable. I wish I could land a knight here. Just trade one of these pieces. Just capture this bishop. I don't like this queen bishop battery. I don't like the queen bishop battery over there. Okay, I think I have to do this. I have to do this. I can't afford to lose that. Okay, then I have to go here. My opponent might hop in here. Looks cool. I feel like going here. Okay, my opponent is setting up another kind of nastiness that I think I would like to pass on. My opponent wants to just go for this check and pick up my queen. And I think I would pass. I would like to pass. Can I pass? I think I can pass. And simply say I'm not interested. Can't I say so? I think I can say so. I'm just making sure I'm not dropping a piece. Let's go here. I might come here. Just bring a piece here. This is a move I'm looking at, but I can no longer do it because at the end of the day, my opponent... Okay, they don't even have this move. Ooh, I should have even let them do it. I can allow them to do it, but they can capture with check. But my queen is defended. The move does nothing. That move, the move my opponent decided to go for, actually does absolutely nothing. The move does absolutely nothing. Okay, maybe I'm just going to hop in here. But after the trade, this is going to drop. I don't think I want to drop that pawn. That's not a pawn I think I want to drop. So maybe hopping here is not a bad idea. Wait, maybe ideas of coming here. Piling up on this. So let's see what my opponent has in store. Ronin, thank you. Ronin, thank you. Maybe the last time you tuned in, maybe I was playing, maybe it was a Blitz game. I think I'm still around 2-1 in Blitz. I think I'm around 2-1 in Blitz. I think I still made some progress. In Rapid, I've actually lost a lot of rating points. I was over 2-2 some days ago. Thank you, Ronin. Putting my knight here should be a good move. And I'm looking at this, but for now it's not doing anything. My opponent might be looking at moves like this. My opponent might be looking at moves like this, saying if I go here, saying if I go there, then they can come here. Then saying if I go here, then they can come here, and that will be a fork. My opponent might also try to set up a one mover like this again, saying they can capture here with check, but it doesn't work because my queen is not a pawn. I just go back and capture there. So what is my opponent setting up? What are they setting up? If my opponent plays a move like this, I think I'm happily going for this immediately. I'm trying to remove this evil bishop. Wow. Or maybe I just slide a rook over here. Just try to make my rook active. That doesn't sound like a bad move. Just that this pin might come. That's a pin I'm looking at. A pin I don't really desire. That's a pin I hate. Hate the pin. Okay, I'm looking at this capture here, but my opponent can capture this way. And it does nothing. That rook is defended. I was looking at maybe capturing here, and if my opponent captures here, then I pick this up, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. They have this move. They have that move, so it doesn't work. My opponent is taking all his time to think. Are they going to survive this position? If you use all your time to think, how are you going to survive it? How are you going to survive the position? How do you practice chess? I practice chess by playing. I think we have some GMs. I think there's GM in Egypt. I think we might have some GM in Egypt. Egypt is an African country. I think we might have GM in Egypt. I think so. When you say Africa, I think we should have a few GMs. I think we should have a few GMs. And there are a lot of people, if it's online rating, there are a lot of Nigerians that are above 200. I think when I check the rating, the leaderboard on chess.com, I think I'm rated. I am ranked at, I think, around 200 and something, up 200 and something in Nigeria. Looks like my opponent just left this game and doze off. Maybe they are playing from the comfort of their bed and they just slept off. My opponent was playing from the comfort of his bed and he just dozed off. Let's take a look at the game. Omris, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. Okay, Basam Amin. Okay. Okay, yes, I think so. I also think there should be a few GMs. Okay, we can say a few. Yes, we can say a few. But in Nigeria, I think we have an international master. I think we have international master, but I don't think we have a GM yet. I think we have several international masters. We have Okeke Isaac. I think Okeke Isaac is an international master. He actually represented Nigeria in the Olympiad in, is it 2022 or which year was that? Okay, my opponent was better. Yes, and it felt like that because position was feeling not too easy. Okay, I had to just return back. Okay, makes sense. But even this is not bad. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I think I should have just let my opponent. This is actually not a threat because I can capture here, and when I capture here, I'm also attacking the queen. That's not a threat, but I missed it. I just decided to go somewhere else. Alright, and it was dead equal now. Alright, let me take a few challenge from viewers. If you are watching, you want to play me, send challenge. Send challenge. Let me take some challenges from viewers before I call it a day. Let's take some challenges from viewers before I call it a day. Okay, this guy is quite strong. Let's go. Mr. Kuhn. Let's go. Let's go. This account looks really good. The Kuhn guy. Let's go. Let's go, the Kuhn guy. Kuhn guy, let's go. Let's go here. That looks sweet. That looks sweet. Okay. Alright, now I'm threatening checkmate here. How are you stopping it? Oh, they can stop it that way. Oh, guys, I just blundered my queen straight up. Can't believe my opponent didn't see it. I just blundered my queen straight up blundering my queen. Okay, that looks bad. Let's go here. All right, let's hop in here. I just straight up blundered my queen. My opponent didn't see it. My opponent did not see it. Am I complaining? No, I'm not. All right, Mr. Kuhn, that's an amazing game from you, I guess, or a bad game from the both of us. If you're watching, okay, against Hikaru and the likes. I think, okay, against Hikaru and Magnus, maybe not. Maybe not. I think we have this guy that they call Tennyson. I think they call this guy Tennyson. I think he played in, is it in the Grand, what was that? Yes, that's why slow chess is the best. Good morning. You are running a lot smoother today online. All right, Kenneth, thank you. Yes, Ronin is actually right. Ronin is right. When you call the likes of Hikaru, Magnus, and we have Iron there. We have, those are super GMs. I think Duda used to be there. Maybe he's still there. The likes of Dingley Rain, Gukesh, and Prague. I think you are just talking about super GMs then. Okay. Let's get another rapid game going. If you are interested in playing me, you can send me a challenge. I will accept. Let's get another rapid game going. Okay, let me make sure I'm not playing a fish. Okay, the account looks good. Let's go for the French. Let's go. Let's go. Do I want to go for a sideline? We have the classical French on the board. Okay, now I think this is in the move. You have to capture there. And then go here. And then your opponent captures here. You capture here. And we just trade. Okay, but yes. That's it. My opponent is not going to trade. I don't think trading is the best move. But it's not a blunder. I think in the theory you don't have to trade, and then I can do this and this, and that's it. And I'm saying you have your chance to pick up the bishop, or you refuse to, so I'm taking my bishop back. I am taking my bishop back. All right, let's go here and then here. Okay, this is also a move I'm looking at. Trying to go there. Ooh. Looks like my opponent might castle the other way. Let's go. We don't want to castle the other way, be my guest. I think I may have to be playing moves like this. Moves like this. Well, let's go. Since my opponent has not yet castled, let's wait. Let's go here. I have intentions of coming here and then coming here. Okay. Hello, Kante. My name is Justice, but some people say I look like Kante. But my name is Justice. Yes, I play 30-minute chess, so I got time to play at full potential. Okay, that has to change. Super GM in Africa. Do we have some really strong players in Africa? Some super GMs? I don't think so. Don't think so. We have a prodigy that maybe he might become really strong. We have this guy. Is it Tani? Tani what? I've forgotten his other names. Tani something. Tani. I've forgotten that his name. We have a prodigy. He actually played in the USA versus India checkmate. He played in that match. He was the one playing against another teenager there. Okay, I saw that coming. I think I might be interested in this. And thanks to this evil knight, okay, might be interested in going crazy. Ooh, guys, you see what I'm saying? I'm planning to go here, then go here, and after I reach here, then I'm going to play a move like this. And when my opponent capture, I capture. And my threat is simple: come here with a check. Come there with a check. But my opponent is going to play a move like this, and I'm going to go here. And after I go here, I'll be threatening to come here again. Wow, that looks nice. That looks sweet. But let's see. Okay, now I have a hook. I have a hook. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I couldn't have even asked for better. Asked for better. Maybe I couldn't have even asked for better. Let's do this. One advantage here is that I am yet to castle. That's one advantage. I'm looking at this move and move like this, but if I go here, my opponent goes forward and I go here. My opponent can capture here. Can I capture here? Before I capture here, we check, or maybe I capture here, we check, and then capture here. Feels dangerous for me. Feels dangerous for me, but let's see. My opponent doesn't have a clear path to attack my king now. That's the issue for my opponent now. They would love to start attacking my king, but how are they going to do that? Okay. The moment I push forward here, this is a move, but I'm thinking of going here, going for the attack, while also hitting this. My opponent captures here. I just go there, capture. And then maybe capture here. Okay, my opponent is planning that. Should I be worried? Should I be worried? Should I castle? Should I castle? Is castling not just making me a clear threat, a clear target? Looks like castling just makes me a clear target. Okay, so what if I go here? Where's this evil knight going? That knight looks trapped. The knight looks trapped, guys. The knight looks trapped. Ooh. If I go here, I'll play my hop in a different knight here. But I think I'm well defended and I can actually capture. I'm just going to capture here. And I think I'm well defended. Am I missing something? Let's go. My opponent might be thinking of going here, but I can capture here. The reason I think if I capture here is dangerous. Is it dangerous? Maybe not too nice, maybe not too good. Because my opponent can come in with this check, and when I go, and I can't go here. And this is a move I want to play so that my rooks are actually connected. So that's a move I'm looking at. So if my opponent plays this move, I will grab this pawn. I'll grab this knight, and if my opponent grabs this knight and this pawn, maybe it's high time for me to play moves like this, or just castle the other way. Can I castle? That castles into check, so I can't do that. Can't do that. Okay. I'm missing something very crucial. If you ask me, I would say no. Okay. I think I'm just going to remove this piece. I'm going to remove that and then capture here. The good thing is I can castle, can't I? Can't let my opponent capture this because that knight is coming here. I was thinking this would have been a good try. And if my opponent doesn't capture here, I'm looking at all of this, check and capture here. Okay, it does nothing. They are still left with this problem. That's an issue they have to deal with. They can sack here. I just capture. And I might even castle here. I might castle there. And try to survive. Even though I'm the one up a piece. Okay, my opponent goes for it. Okay, I don't have to lose this, or do I? I don't think so. Ooh, that's an attack. Oh, I feel like castling here, but I can't. But I think I can do this. Can't I do this? Looks like I can do this. And if you capture here, I capture here. My opponent might play a move like this, saying if I capture here, then they can come in with this pin. It looks dangerous. Looks dangerous. Am I losing this pawn? Okay, now I feel like going here. Or with ideas of just capturing there. Let's go here. I want to remove this. I also want to step away from this nastiness. My opponent can play this. I think I just capture. If they even play that, I have this check and I pick this up. My opponent is also running out of time, so I should be chilling. And looks like my opponent is banking on a move like this. Maybe they will just double up here and try to go for this check. But am I buying it? I think I'm well defended. I think my knight, my bishop, and all my pieces are heavily defending my king. And I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Let's go here. I'm trying to trade. I'm trying to trade the queens because if I can get the queens out of the board, I should be fine. My opponent can actually sack here and then go for this check and then pick this up. But my opponent has to be careful because I also have this check and I'm picking that rook up. Okay. I'm also picking that rook up, but okay, they can't even move anywhere. They have to move into one of these back rank, and I'm picking that up with check, and I'm surviving. And two rooks against a queen. Two rooks and a queen against a queen. That should be game over. That should be game over. That should be game over. When it comes to chess, I don't know if we are talking about super gems are raised since like 3 years old, great resources and investment. When it comes to chess, as I am now, I have been trying to actually play in a tournament. I've been trying to play in a tournament, the FIDE rated tournament in my city where I live, Abuja, and I went to FIDE website, check around, and I haven't been able to find one. I think all of those things actually plays a part in us not having a very good some GMs and all of that. Although I'm not in the chess society. Would I say I'm not in the chess society, or how do I even put it? I'm not an OTB player, so maybe that is why I'm actually finding it difficult to find a match to play in. I'm looking for a tournament to play in. I've been trying to get a tournament in Nigeria. Not in Nigeria, you see some in Lagos, you see some in Ibadan, but I don't stay in Ibadan and I don't stay in Lagos, and I just want to play the tournament for fun, and I can't imagine myself spending a lot of money to just go and play a tournament for fun and end up just losing and all of that. Okay, let's take a look at this game. That was some crazy attacking game, yeah? That was a crazy attacking game. Let's take a look. Wow, I played with 8.1% accuracy. Let's go. Let's see. That was a nice French defense, yeah? I know, I see a challenge from Apit. Okay, I thought this was all theory, so I don't have to bring that back. I thought I was playing theory. I didn't know I was even making mistakes. That was bad. That was worst. And that was just adding fuel to fire. Okay, I just have to save my bishop, and I'm chilling. I have to save my bishop this way. Oh, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. But I decided to go for fire. And okay. The engine suggests another thing, but everything is just winning here. My opponent thought they have that sacrifice. I also thought they have that. But the reason I didn't go back here, was because my opponent can actually capture this, and they'll be threatening to capture this with check. But apparently it doesn't really matter. Apparently it doesn't matter, because when you capture here, I come in here with my check. I come in here with my check. Why is it showing? Okay, that was completely winning. I come in here with my check, and after I move like this, I capture here with check. And okay, you have to move, and then I can move this. Okay. That's why it works, because I'm going to end up just capturing stuff with check. Alright, I see a challenge. Let me see if I can accept the challenge before I call it a day. Okay, the challenge is no more. The challenge is no longer there. How does it feel to be the only grandmaster in Africa? Well, I don't know, because I'm not a grandmaster. I am a blunder master. And there are several grandmasters in Africa, not only one. Apit, I thought you sent a challenge. Okay. Okay, I see your challenge now. Let's go. I might end the stream with this challenge. I'm likely going to end the stream with this challenge. Let's go. I think I've played you before, Apit. Yes, I've played you before. Let's go. My opponent is going for the Queen's Gambit. Queen's Gambit we have on the board, and this is the Queen's Gambit decline. Some people will call it QGD, just to sound cool. I'll be happy to see this trade, but we are seeing different trade. Let me quickly refresh. Okay, opponent does that. Let's go. Not sure why my opponent did that. That's a pawn blunder. Am I missing something? Don't think so. Threatening to just capture here. Threatening to just capture there. And then go back. I don't have any square. I don't think I would like to lose that. I don't think I would like to lose my bishop. So let's go there. And we can castle now. I wish I have this check trying to stop my opponent from castling, but they can easily just bring a knight back and it's all good. What if they try to lock me out? I think I can kick this evil knight away and pick up the pawn. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm looking at this move, but probably does nothing. I'm looking at this move. I'm trying to develop my piece, but my opponent might be thinking of going here, which looks nice. My opponent might go here now. I think I'm just going to proceed with this move. Kick the evil knight away. Okay, my opponent just kicks me away. Not a move I appreciate, but a move I just have to acknowledge. Okay, I'm looking at this move now, but my opponent always has this move. My opponent always has a move. Okay, I think I really want to kick this knight away, so I can actually play this move. So this would be a move. Let's kick this evil knight away. Go away, evil knight. Go away, evil knight. Then we can do this. And if my opponent launches forward, okay, I thought they were going to launch forward. Go away. Now they have to trade, I assume. Or maybe they don't have to. If you move your rook, I'm just capturing there. Let's go here. This is a pin. Somehow nasty. Not a pin I really appreciate, but let's see. But I can easily get away from the pin, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this move. Just step away. Okay, my opponent just... When you are down material, you don't want to be trading. But my opponent just decides to trade. I feel like going for this. Alright, I am... What do I really have? Let's go here. I want to go kick this piece away. I want to go kick the piece away. And where is the piece going? Maybe they have to go here, which is a very sad move to play. A very sad move to play. Okay, they went there. Went the other way, and I'm happy to play this. Now I'm hitting this. And if the king moves away, I just grab this pawn. Can I play this move? Looks like I'm setting that up. My opponent is planning to go here. Okay, so if my opponent gives me one more move, if my opponent plays carelessly, I am going here. I am going there, piling up on that piece, on that pawn. Okay, that looks careless, but maybe I should just proceed with my plan. Let me proceed with my plan. Let's proceed with the plan. And looks like I'm threatening to go here. Okay, that move does nothing. That move does nothing. You had to play this move. You had to defend that way. Because now I'm coming in with this. And that's a nasty discover check looming. That's a nasty discover check looming. And if you move a king here, I have this move. And looks like I have this move. Checkmate should come. There should be checkmate on the board. There should be checkmate on the board. Okay. I think this might be it. This might be it. King is first here, and I just come here. And that should be checkmate in one. That should be checkmate on the next move. The reason I'm coming here is just to make sure it is checkmate on the next move. Because if I go somewhere random, like here, my opponent is going to block the check. It's not like it changes anything, but let's deliver checkmate in one since we can. Let's deliver checkmate in one. Apit, that's a nice game from you. You played very well. You played very well. Y2100 plays with you. You're so weak. It's playing a viewer. Okay, let's see Mr. Jakestone before I call it a day. Okay, do I want to do this? Yes, that looks like a move I want to play. But since my opponent played something random, let's do this. I am interested in castling and maybe giving a check here. But since my opponent played that move, I think I'm interested in this. Trying to take that away that square. My opponent might hop in here. Looks like that's what they are planning. Looks like that's what they are planning. Alright, I feel like capturing that knight. But since my opponent hasn't castled, I can't. I would love to, but I can't. But now I think I can. Now I can. Now I can. Now I can. Now I can. This should be easily winning for me now. This should be easily winning for me. Okay, I see my opponent is planning something not very nice. Let's go. I think I have to. I can go for this check. And we have a trade. My opponent comes with this, and I don't think I want to see that. So let's go here. If my opponent trades a rook, okay. For a moment, I thought they were going to trade a rook. Let's go here. Okay, let's do this. Let's use that pawn as an umbrella pawn. Let's use their pawn as an umbrella pawn. And I don't mind trading. I don't mind trading one set of rooks. Go away, king. Okay. So what's going on? If I go here, can my opponent do this? Let's go here. All right, let's go forward. Piling up on this, which doesn't look like A very nice move, but let's see. Let's go here. I also have this move. I have that move. Maybe taking advantage of this pin. Okay, my opponent is fighting fire with fire. Fighting fire with fire. Okay, don't think I mind this. Let's go here. I don't mind that. Okay, so what's the time? I think my opponent has like a few seconds. Okay, my opponent resigns. That's actually a good game from you, Jake Stone. That's a good game from you, Jake Stone. Let's see. Okay, I see an unrated challenge. Oh, I could capture there. Could capture there first. Oh, it makes sense, but I threw in this and then I proceeded with this capture. My opponent just fell for a tactic there, and they try to mess everything up. They try to make everything messy. They try to make everything messy. And they actually did a good job trying to make it messy, but at this point it was over. It is just over now. It's over. That's a good game. Okay, let me see if this challenge is still on. So I accept it. Okay, their challenge is still there. Dr. Kazak is actually a strong player. Let's see if the Dr. Kazak is going to mess with me. I think I've played him before. The score is really close. My score against Kazak is really close. Was I playing with the black pieces in all of those games? The score is really close. Let's go. Let's go here. Okay. Go away. Dear evil knight, just go away. I'll be happy to see that trade. Do I mind? I don't think I mind that trade. Alright, let's hop in here. Let's go here. If I push this pawn forward, this evil knight just comes back. Not something I think I want to see on this board. If I push this pawn, my opponent can capture here. And even though I capture here, okay, I think I have enough pieces defending that, so I'm going to go for it. Okay, so what's going on there? . Okay, let's say I go here. What happens? If I capture here, my opponent is coming here. If I capture here, my opponent can only ignore and capture this way. So what can I do here? If I go back, might be losing a pawn. Okay, let's go back. I don't think I mind losing the pawn. Let's go. I'm cooking something quite interesting. Not as interesting as I want it to be. Okay, let's say I go here. If my opponent captures, okay, I think oh, my queen is not controlling that square. For a moment, I thought my queen was. For a moment, I thought my queen is controlling the square. So if I go here, my opponent captures. And then I come in here. Okay, looks like I'm threatening to go there, but I'm not threatening anything. Okay, so since it doesn't work that way, this is also hanging. My opponent has ideas of coming here. Okay, and just like that, I'm losing, guys. I am losing. Let's go. Let's go. I'm losing. I thought I was. How did I even play so slowly? How did I even play so slowly? What was I even thinking in this game? I thought I was playing rapid, I guess. I played really slow in this game. Very slow. I just checked the clock and I saw 12 seconds and I knew I was done for. Dr. Kazakh is quite strong. I've lost so many games to him. When I saw the score, I was quite surprised. That's some nice play from Kazakh. That's nice play from you. Okay, they can't even do that. I'm going to lose on time. Okay. Looks like my opponent might be planning this move, which doesn't really work. They would like to give a check here, but there's no check. They would like to come here with the knight, or something I see happening very soon. Well, I'm going to lose on time, so there's really nothing there. I think that's bad. But I'm going to lose on time. Alright, that's a good game from you, Kazakh. The Dr. Kazakh, man, that's a good game from you. That's a good game from you. At the end, I was winning, but I played really slow. Alright, guys, I'll be ending the stream now. Okay, Kazakh, that's a good game from you. I wish I could translate what this person wrote, but I don't know. Bro also reading chat. Okay. Kazakh, that's an amazing game from you, and I think I would like to clear the history we have there. You are leading the score. We have played I think 6 games. You won 3, I won 2, and we have a draw. So that's an amazing play from you. And I'll be ending the stream now. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Yes, I'll be streaming tomorrow. And